Okay, let's continue the series of the Fall Challenge 2023 of Codingame. Last time we changed our algorithm to go deeper and chase the type 2 fishes. We lost some ranks, but that was previsible because of the red fish. So now the goal is to avoid them and see what we can do. So let's go. I have to find a case where I see a fish and I don't avoid it. I think this one is good. So here we have our first drone, which is ID2. The second drone, ID2, which is near the 18 redfish, which we triangulate precisely. And now we have to, so here we move, here we move, I think we go up, and we are, okay, I have to, here I still move, and I'm hit by the monster. So let's go and see if we can first detect it, then react to it. So for detection, I get the Codingame referee code, and I will have to find where the code for the collision is. Something here maybe. Collision, get collision. Okay, here's the method. So we have a drone. Okay, we name our drone the same thing. We have an ugly, which is a fish, and that's the standard code of collision detection. And here we see that we return the Codingame return a collision object. But in fact, we have what we want to know is there a collision or is there not? So first I will get this code. I think it's enough. It's basic. It's not really basic, but it's simple math. And where I will put it in a new class, which I will call simulator. I like to have a simulator code, and let's see, I will copy paste the code and see what's missing. So first, collision. I don't want to know where the collision happened. I want to know if the collision happened. And here I don't have ugly. I only have a fish. So let's say let's see. I think I don't have a method. I access this directly. Drone hit range and ugly hit range. What are these values? 200 and 300. Okay. Create the constant 200 and 300. Okay. In range. So okay, we have to create this method. So in range is the dist. That's the radius. So here is the other. I can use this method, but I can use the square distance. It will be faster to calculate. So I will call this method dist2. I will make it public for the rest of my code, and to know if we are in range, we have to check if our distance squared to the other fish is less or equal than radius squared. Okay, it's done. And if we create a a collision at 0, so there is a collision. Then the speed of the drone. What is the speed of the drone? I don't know. I will think about it later. I don't have get x. Y drone pose and x and y. Okay, here we have again the speed. Next so no collision is false, 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 and here we have a collision, so it's true. Next we have to here I still have no collision, so we have to know what is the speed. Do I have a speed? I don't have a speed here, but I think in state I have the speed. When I read a fish, yes, here, so I will have to create a new class for the speed. The speed is represented by a vector with Vx and Vy. For now, my fish will have a speed. I think I can do some final to be sure, and here I have to get the speed, and speed dot x equal Vx and speed dot Vy equal Vy. Okay, in the state, so I need these two value. Okay, and in the simulator, so here I have speed is 0. I can create this method Vx equals 0 and Vy 0. It's that. So here I am, and here speed dot Vx and speed dot Vy. Okay, and there's still my speed drone. I don't know what the sprint the drone speed is. What is it? Drone speed. Oh, I think it's my order. That's my that's what I send in the action. So okay, I will have to drone speed. Let's say that's a vec, and okay, so I will drone speed. Drone speed, Vx, Vy. Okay, I have everything, so that is my my action, and I will now, for now, I will put it static. What's wrong with static? It's not here that you put static, it's here, public and static. Okay, and now, so I will, what will I do when I get here my action? I will debug collision. Okay, replace the comment by a method of drone and state. I'm not sure I want to put it here. I will put it in AI when just here, and I will do for drone my drones, debug collision with ugly fishes. Fishes. Okay, let's create this method. So I will I have the state, the drone, and I don't have the action. Actions drone.id. Okay. Action. So vec drone speed new vec drone speed dot vx equal action dot dx drone speed dot vy action dot dy simulator dot get collision drone speed, and here I need a fish. So I will have to loop through all the fishes. Let's say f equals for 16. I don't know if I have the creature count. Oh. It's in init. There is a 12 fish, normal fish, and my drones are numbered. The drones are numbered 0 to 3. So the first ugly fish is 16. And with the creature count, I think I can do this like that. So f inferior. Okay, that should be okay, my keyboard refuses to work. It's back. So that should be enough to loop through the red fishes. And what should I do? Here I will get the rectangle. Rect equals state dot it's called triangulation dot f. I can do that. I will do with let's say fish ugly equals state dot fish get fish by id f. I don't have this one. I will create it in the most easy way. So I will have to loop through the fishes if f dot id equals id return f else return null. Okay, id is just an int. Oh, it's okay. If ugly equals null, I continue. Else I will try to simulate, and I should have the speed of the ugly, and so here I will put ugly is as collision. If as collision drone collision drone will collide with fish ugly. Okay, so for each ugly fish. I simulate the collision with my current speed and the ugly, and I will just output the collision. So now, let's see. Okay, so here it's not working. Oh, why isn't it working? Everything is okay. Checking collision for drone. To be sure the method is called. Should be. Okay. Oh, I don't have any string in the drone. String. It's the ID at okay. Do I have a toString? Yes, I have a toString. And the fish. Okay, I have one. And now I will in my AI. Okay, I will system air with fish ugly. With ugly. Okay. Okay, so here there's a problem. I'm checking collision with the ugly fishes. I see there is two fish and I don't check them. So here is the problem. So it can come from here. 16. I don't know what is creature count. Creature count is. That's basic debugging with print. For now, it will be okay. My advice is to have some kind of outputting the state of the shit. I lose. Okay, creature count is 16. That's not good. So my advice is to output the state of the game at the start of the of each turn, so that you can create easily unit tests. I normally would do that, but I didn't take the time to create it. If we struggle to go any higher, I will do it. But for now, I'm trying to debug in the simplest way, which is print, like in 1999. Okay, so we don't have the correct number of creatures, so the correct number of creatures should be added with 4, because that's only the fish and not the not the drones. So it should be plus 4, but the code is not good. Is not good. So I will do something else. I will go with all the. I can do that either. I think I will add an ugly count. No, that's not good. It's 16 plus ugly count, and then ugly count. When I read creature count, and I will say ugly count is equal to, so yes, there is 12 creature count. Okay, should be this, and let's say here ugly count is okay. I let the spore should be okay now. That's not the cleanest code, but should be enough. Okay, and now we detect some collision, but that's not the good one. Okay, here my drone 0 against ugly 19, so my drone 0, we check with 19 and we find a collision, and we got a collision. That's very good. So now we are able to anticipate the collision, and that's mean we will be able to alter our trajectory to avoid the collision. So the simplest thing to do, I think, is to get a target position, and let another part of the AI check how to get to the target without being hit by the monster. And so when I, let's say, chase a fish, here I put my action here. In fact, that's my target. So pos target equals new pos. Let's create a constructor y and y. Maybe I only have that. And so action.tx equals target.x. No, that's not my target, is the center. Okay, so target. Okay, let's go back. Something is wrong. Okay, so that's my direction, my speed, so to say. How can I do this? So my target is the center. Okay, I will let's say I will do vec best speed equals, I will write my code as I were as a magic wand, and what would I have, like what API would I like. So I want my best speed to be a best speed calculator from my drone to a target, towards a target. That's what drone, it's my drone, and target is my pos. That target is my target, and when I have the best speed, I will output it here and here. Okay, so I have the drone, I have the target, and I will calculate the base speed. So let's create this method. This method is by default I need Back to return. So my speed is constrained by the drone speed, which is 600, I think. How is the drone moving? Drone 6 maximum distance. Okay, so it will be 6. So when my default implementation was speed vx equal target.x minus drone.post.x. Same for the y. So that was my previous calculation. I will try it to be sure. That was not a good refactoring because I retype a lot of code. I'm not sure if it's the same. 28 and 0. Okay. Okay, I think it's the same. It's still good. My drone is behaving the same. So now that I have that, so my speed, if I see it, I have the target to the position I want. I would like to have a move in the constraint of the speed. So it will be this, and I will have to speed normalize. Normally I would normalize and multiply by the speed, but as we manipulating only integers, I will normalize with a distance already. So now that I have this, what should I do? That's range, I think. So we have vx, vy, and so we will have to limit with respect to the range. So let's go int dist2 equals vx.vx plus vy.vy. So that's the dist, it's a length squared. Then I will have to take the square root of this to get the real length. That's not an int, that's a double, and multiply with the range, and then why do I multiply with x? Vx equals first, let's say if length is less than radius, less or equals, return, nothing to do. It's not normalization, so it's a limit. It's a limit. It's not a radius, it's a range. So here Vx equals range multiplied by Vx divided by length, and I have to truncate it, and same for Vy. Okay, by dividing if I didn't have the range, it would have been 0 because it's integer. I could have transform vec to have a double. That's another option. So I get the length and I multiply. Okay, seems good. So it's not normalized but limit, and with this my my move should be only in the 600 limit. Okay, replay. and it doesn't work. Oh, yes, in fact it works, but in the player we add the drone pos. Okay, it's not a relative move. It's so here I don't have my position, but it will normally the move should be in the 600 radius of the current position of my drone. Okay, it's 30 minutes already. So to summarize, in this video, I get the collision with the ugly fishes, so I can detect that I will collide, and the next step is to avoid the collision. So when I detect I will collide, my move will not be to go to go towards my target directly, but to take some detour to avoid the ugly fishes, and hope it will go. Now I will continue just after that. See you soon.